Okay, so of William and Marianne Major, William and Marianne come to America. They have 10 kids, and of the 10, only 3 have kids. And the 3 that have kids are Kate, who marries William Doherty and has Vincent, Buster, Seal, Margaret, and May. And we have Patrick, who is your dad, who has Bob, William, who is you, Hugh, who is dad, and Leo, who died in a car accident when he was 16 on Christmas Eve.
20th is Christmas.
20th of December, shortly before Christmas.
Yeah, 1929.
1929, okay. And John Major, who married Rose McLaughlin and had William, Stanley, Lola,
Lola,
and Margaret. Okay. So those are the major family relatives that are coming down from the William.
That would be all your great aunts and uncles.
Okay. Where does the Quigleys enter the picture?
That's my mother.
Okay, all right. So we need to get into the mother side a little bit here.
Well, do you want some
Quigley
accomplishment? Vincent was
Hang on. We got Mamie Quigley married Pat
Major.
and Mamie was. Who were her parents? And Mamie was born in Ireland, right?
Yeah. Her father was his name was Patrick, and her mother maiden name was Lennon.
Do you know what her mother's name was?
Lennon, her maiden name was Lennon.
Lennon.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know, but first
I
name.
had to think of Bridget.
Bridget, you're right.
Bridget. Lennon. That was your mother's parents. That would be your grandparents on your mother's side, Patrick and Bridget Lennon. Were your grandparents on your mother's side?
Could be, yeah.
Okay, and they were both Patrick and Bridget were in Ireland the whole time and never came here.
Patrick, Bridget died in Ireland. His wife died in Ireland, and they had my mother, the children now. My mother was the oldest, and John.
What was your mother's? Was Mamie her given name, or was that
Mary?
Mary. So Mary was the oldest. Who were her siblings?
John was, and Hugh, and James, and Sarah. Sarah was the baby.
Hugh, James, and Sarah. These were all Quigleys.
Yeah.
And Dad, are you named after Hugh Quigley?
Yeah, he is.
And these people are all your aunts and uncles
On
your mother's side. So Mary, John, Hugh, James, and Sarah Quigley.
Aunt Catherine.
Oh, Catherine, yes, I forgot Catherine.
Catherine is a Quigley
We got
too?
one more, Catherine.
Catherine. Is that with a C or a K, do you know?
K.
K. Okay. Big families, jeez.
They didn't have the pill in those days.
Okay.
you like to raise them?
I don't see how.
How'd you like to, how'd you
I don't
like,
see how they did it. I
how'd you
really
like to
don't.
be a young girl in your teens and have your father die and you raise all them children?
I just don't see
That
how
was
they
my
did it.
mother's,
That's what happened
that's
to.
what happened to her. Because, I was telling you up here a little while ago, when my grandfather grounded in the raceway for the Heartnut paper mill. That's what happened shortly after they come to this country. He just got a job as a firing boilers in the mill when he got grounded on the raceway and left my mother to raise all these children. And she did it.
And then she met Dad, right?
Hmm?
She finally met Randy.
So your mother was the oldest. Her
Yeah.
father died.
Yeah.
Patrick, that would be Patrick Quigley.
Right,
So he came to America.
I'll work here.
Was your father? Where was he born?
My father?
In this country.
This guy,
No, wait a minute. I'm getting
Yeah,
mixed
something
up.
went wrong here.
No, I see what happened. Okay, Patrick born in Ireland from.
Patrick Quigley we're talking about.
We're talking about Patrick Quigley. Now Patrick and Bridget married in Ireland, and they were your mom's parents.
My grandparents.
Yes. When did Mamie come to America?
They all come together. The whole family come over.
Okay, so Mamie and now who came in that group?
The whole family, just my grandfather and
So that would
my
be.
uncles and aunts.
This was after your mom's mother died.
Yeah,
Your mom's mother died.
Bridget Lennon died in Ireland.
She died in Ireland. And her husband and all the kids came to America.
Yeah.
Do you know what year that was or around?
Like 1890, gonna take a while to guess that.
Okay. So about 100 years ago.
Yes.
Okay, so Patrick Quigley and his kids, of which Mamie was the oldest, they all came to America, and then he died. He fell off of something
Yeah.
into the river and he drowns.
No, I think you better come up 10 years here, maybe 19.
Maybe around the turn of the century.
1900.
Was there another Lennon, Martin, or honors involved here after Mom's father died? Who looked after the family?
Aunt Sarah over in Stump City. Aunt Sarah Quigley was Grandpa's sister, and her husband died, and she had to marry Martin Honors.
So Patrick Quigley Quigley's had brothers and sisters too, I guess. Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah, that's right. Now, I can only come up with one sister there, Aunt Sarah.
So Patrick Quigley.
I'm sure there was more.
Yeah, there's some family that
And
must
sister.
be Aunt Sarah that took over raising Mom and John and the whole Quigley family.
It was Aunt Sarah.
Okay, and then Mom met Dad and she got married.
Yeah. Ma was living. Ma was living with Aunt Sarah. You know where Martin Honors used to live down the Avenue? Well, they lived over there. When Dad was courting her, he would climb that tank on Monday morning and watch her put the washing out, and he'd go through all kinds kinds of annex up there till we got her attention. And,
What, a water tower kind of thing?
125 feet up in the air.
Your dad would climb up that to
He
try and
came
get...
up there just to look at my mother.
Yeah, you saw the tank, see in the film.
Was that the same one that
Yeah.
Stinson climbed?
Well, not the same one. This is the tank for the. It was higher than that one. This was for the
Glenside.
Glenside Willow Mill. This is the tank.
He was a steel jatter. What do they call it?
He was afraid of nothing. Yeah. Flying.
No, let's get the big. Again, I'm tracing back to Aunt Sarah when Patrick Quigley drowned, and it seemed. All right, so they lived with Aunt Sarah. Is that true?
But,
Okay, let's see. We
but
got
then Catherine was.
Patrick Quigley has got a sister named Sarah, and Patrick drowns, and all the kids, who would include your mother, all went to live with Sarah?
Yeah.
She started to take care of them?
Then
That sounds like
then this woman.
And that includes Sarah, your mom's sister.
Right. The baby, and you got Catherine there.
Yeah, Catherine's in here.
And Catherine was adopted. They got just too much for Ma and Aunt Sarah, and so this woman had Mary Welch, her name was, and she had all kinds of money, and she wanted a baby. I guess Catherine was just an infant then, and she adopted Catherine.
So Catherine was actually the child.
And she was the baby of this family.
She was the child of Patrick and Bridget, yet she was adopted by somebody.
Yeah, yeah. Mary Welch adopted her.
Mary Welch.
Of Waterloo, well, Mary Welch, yeah.
They lived in Waterloo.
And Catherine.
So how did that happen?
Well, it was just too much for Ma to, and they had the offer of this woman to take care of Catherine. And Catherine had a.
Catherine was the baby.
Yeah, she was the baby, and Ma wanted to get married. She wanted to marry Dad, and I guess they had talked it over, and thought it was best for Catherine, which was a good thing for Catherine because she never lacked for anything.
So was Catherine a newborn when
yeah,
Patrick and Bridget, or when Patrick came over across the?
When they left Ireland,
She was a
Catherine
newborn?
was just an infant, I guess.
Wow. Okay. So Catherine. All right. So Catherine was adopted by a woman named Mary Welch who lived in Waterloo.
Yeah.
And do you know what Mary Welch's? That was her married name. She was married.
She was never married. She was just an old maid.
Yeah, she was an old maid.
Oh, okay. So Catherine, did she change her name to Catherine Welch?
Yeah. And she married Jean McGuire after she had taken care of her adopted mother until she died. Which was late in her life when she was able to get married.
Married Jean, what was his name?
Jean McGuire. The McGuires are far downs. They come from the southern part of Ireland.
Far downs mean they're
South.
low in character.
Okay.
The other side of the track. You know?
All right. So she did well until she married Jean McGuire. All right. This is an amazing story.